Chapter 1. The girl who loved books. Lina wasn't like the other kids in her town. While they climbed trees, played tag, or built forts, Lina spent her afternoons in the dusty corner of the town library, curled up with a book. She didn't just read stories, she lived in them. Pirate ships, flying horses, dragons, deep-sea kingdoms. She believed they were all real somewhere, hidden between the pages. But one rainy afternoon, she discovered a book she'd never seen before. It had no title, no author, and its pages were completely blank until she touched it. Then everything changed. Chapter 2. The book that opened itself the moment Lina touched the cover. Golden letters shimmered across the front. The library of everything. The book sprang open. A gust of wind whooshed through the library even though all the windows were closed. Before Lina could blink, the floor beneath her glowed and disappeared. She wasn't falling, she was flying. Chapter 3. The endless library. Lina landed softly in a place unlike anything she'd ever seen. Row after row of towering shelves stretched into the clouds, each filled with glowing books of every size and color. Ladders moved on their own. Books whispered secrets as she passed. A tiny creature with glasses the size of a squirrel popped out from behind a book. New arrival. Oh, my pages. You're where? Dot. Am I? Lina asked. You're in the library of everything, said the creature. I'm Quill, your guide. Everything. Every story ever told and every story yet to be written. Chapter 4. The story that went missing. Quill led Lina through enchanted corridors. You see, he explained, the library keeps stories safe. But one very important book has gone missing, and it's causing chaos. What book? Lina asked. Your own. He pointed to a glass pedestal. A nameplate read, Lina Granetton, but the book on top was gone. Without it, your future might never unfold properly. So, I have to find my own story, she asked. Quill nodded gravely. Before the end of the day, or you'll fade away from every story. Lina didn't hesitate. Let's go! Chapter 5. Into the Fiction Forest. Their first stop was the Fiction Forest, where characters from fairy tales roamed freely. They passed a dragon writing poetry, a sad wolf in therapy for blowing too hard, and a gingerbread house for rent. Suddenly, Lina saw a blur dart into the shadows, clutching a familiar book. There it is, she shouted. She chased it past swaying trees and stories growing on vines until the figure turned around. It was her. Chapter 6. The other Lina. She stared at a girl holding the book. Same face, same clothes, but different. This Lina had sharper eyes, a sly smile, and no fear. Who are you? Lina asked. I'm the unwritten you, the girl replied. The part of you that's afraid to be boring. The part that wants to stay in the stories, not go back. But I need that book. Why? Your real life is small. Here, you can be anything. Lina hesitated. Quill whispered. Don't forget who you are. She stepped forward. I choose my own story, even if it's scary. The other Lina smiled and vanished, leaving the book behind. Chapter 7. Writing her way home. Back at the pedestal, Lina placed the book down. The pages flipped open, still blank. It's empty, she said. How do I fix it? Quill handed her a glowing quill pen. Write your next chapter. With a deep breath, Lina began. Chapter 1. I chose to be brave. As she wrote, the book filled with golden light. Her adventures, dreams, and even her fears spilled onto the pages like magic. When she finished the final line, the library began to tremble. Time to go back, Quill said. Your story has just begun. Chapter 8. Back to the real world. Lina Blinkton found herself back in the library's quiet corner. The strange book was gone, but her heart felt fuller, her imagination stronger, and in her backpack, a small notebook titled Lina Gray, author of her own adventure. From that day on, Lina still loved books, but now She didn't just read them. She wrote her own. Moral of the story, your story is yours to write. Don't let fear hold the pen. Imagination is powerful, but courage brings it to life. You don't need to wait for adventure. It begins when you choose it. Everyone has a story worth telling, even you.